In Europe, World War II started on September 1, 1939 with the invasion of Poland by Nazi Germany and ended on May 8, 1945 with the surrender of Germany. Overall, 60 million people were killed during the war, which was 2.5% of the world's population, and approximately 6 million of those people were Jews. Living in Germany during this time was not easy, and my grandmother and great aunt are here to share their story.
It didn't start until the war didn't start until 39. You know, the Second World War. And then our father was one of the first ones who had to go in right away. In 1943, we really felt the war. As we even left the Frankfurt area and went into the mountains, you know, in a different, where I was born.
When planes came, the sirens went off because the planes would throw bombs. And when that happened, we had to go.
And the sirens went off.
The sirens went off, so we knew that we had to go someplace safe.
Yeah, in the basement.
In the basement.
Or in a bunker.
In a bunker.
They had bunkers, big buildings with bunkers. They had
big walls.
4, 6, 8 foot walls. And that's where we had to stay when we knew the planes were coming.
And we did not have a basement that was considered
not
safe.
Every house.
Not every house.
Not every house had a basement.
We had to go kitty corner across the street.
Yeah.
So during the night, when the sirens went off, sometimes 3-4 times during the night, we had to get up, we had to get dressed, and go across the street to that house where that basement. They had a safe basement in case a bomb was dropped.
Yeah, you couldn't trust anybody but yourself. You know.
When
you did say nothing.
War, when you went out on the street, you didn't say good morning. You said Heil Hitler.
Heil Hitler.
Heil Hitler. That's what you said.
To
and
everybody.
If you didn't say it, somebody can turn you in for that, and they put you into a concentration camp. We grew up in fear. We did what we were told to do. And when I can remember going to school, and then the bombers came, they flew real low. Don't know what they call it in English. We call it Tiefflieger. They used to shoot into basement windows. And food was very rare. Even after the war, food was rare. We lived on rations. Yeah, we used to go to the field and get dandelions and make a meal out of it. We had no other resource for food. When a farmer finished a field with potatoes or weeds, didn't matter. When the farmer was done, people were waiting on the side of the road to go in there and go into the field and find whatever was left behind on potatoes. Then we used to make, from the potato cloud, we used to make a big fire, throw potatoes in, dirt and all, and we would eat it.
When we heard they gonna get potatoes in, well, we were kids. I was 10, 11. I stood in line for 5, 6 hours with how they go to the football field now and stand in line, or the concert and stand in line. We stayed there for 5 pounds potatoes.
You know, then when the Americans came in, they came in during the night in our town. We had to hang a white sheet like a flag to the street side. And they would come to houses and search the house. They made sure there was no guns in the house, no pictures of Hitler in the house.
No weapons.
Yeah. And the next morning I went to the grocery store with my step-grandma, and on just about on every corner they stood with the tanks.
Could not think of the name. Tanks.
On
every corner was a tank. There with,
and with guys around it with guns. And they would give you candy. They would throw candy, and they would
Hershey candy.
We would not be afraid then anymore. And then when they bombed Frankfurt, my step-grandma had a sister living in Frankfurt, and we went to go see her. And every place you looked, there was things burning.
Old Frankfurt was
Old Frankfurt was totally demolished.
The money was no good anymore.
Money was no good.
You know.
I lost 100 marks one time. Nobody asked me what happened.
Yeah.
Because money was no good anymore.
Yeah.
When I think back, we still had fun.
Yeah.
We still had fun.
Yeah, we made.
It was
made
not
fun out
all
of
bad.
anything.
We made, it was not all bad.